Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I'm Lynden Blake. Welcome in to Catch Up Quick. We're here in the WBRC newsroom getting ready with these top stories that will be presented to you on the floor. We're going to give you a quick preview of those right now before we get started on air. So if you're tuning in on our streaming services, you just saw President Biden sign a bill into law, the anti-lynching bill that is now a federal hate crime that just wrapped up moments ago in the Rose Garden. That House approved the bill 422 to 3 back on March 7th, so it is now a federal hate crime. You can read more about this on our website right now at WBRC.com. Back here at home in Birmingham, take a look at this video and pay attention closely. Birmingham police need your help. They're conducting a robbery investigation. Detectives say on Friday, March 25th, a person was robbed at gunpoint in the 700 block of Valley Avenue. The suspect was armed with a handgun and fired shots at the victim, according to officers. If you have any information on the identity of the suspect that is on your screens right now, contact the BPD robbery detectives at 205-254-1753, or you can remain anonymous by contacting Crime Stoppers. That number is 205-254-7777. Again, we have this video on our website, WBRC.com, where you can look at it again and see if you recognize that suspect. Some more national news, but obviously dealing right here with Alabama. Senator Tommy Tuberville got to meet with President Joe Biden's nominee for the Supreme Court. He met with Ketanji Brown Jackson, and he had this to say about their meeting. He said this in a statement: "I had a productive meeting with Judge Jackson. We discussed many issues important to Alabamians, including the importance of upholding the rule of law and protecting our constitutional rights like those in the Second Amendment. A lifetime appointment to our nation's highest court requires a thorough evaluation of a nominee's record and views, which is why I value my meeting with her this morning." He added, "I will continue to carefully review her record and judicial philosophy and will listen to the people of Alabama in making my final decision on her nomination." Another story that's affecting us nationally, get this: Florida and 20 other states sued about the mask mandate. Here's the story right here. They said they want to halt the federal government's requirement that people wear masks on planes, trains, ferries, and other public transportation amid the coronavirus pandemic. The lawsuit filed in federal court in Tampa contends that the mask mandate exceeds the authority of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Here's what Florida Governor Ron DeSantis had to say. He said it is well past time to get rid of this unnecessary mandate and get back to normal life. A rule of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention that was effective February 1st, 2021, requires the wearing of masks by people on public transportation, conveyances, or on the premises of transportation hubs. That's according to the agency's website. The rule, though, has been relaxed somewhat to end requirements for certain buses and so forth, but it was recently extended until at least April 18th for domestic and international travel in general. So this is a developing story. We'll be sure to keep you posted on it right here on WBRC. So can you believe this? We are 100 days away from the start of the World Games. I know you've seen the countdown sign here in downtown Birmingham for what seems like forever, but we're finally getting closer to all the excitement that's going to happen right here in the Magic City. We're going to be welcoming thousands, 3,600 to be specific, elite athletes from more than 100 countries that'll compete for gold, silver, and bronze in exciting and emerging sports from July 7th to 17th at the World Games, which is organized with support of the Olympics. It takes place every 4 years, and this year marks the 11th edition of the World Games. And get this, it's the first time it'll be on U.S. soil in over 40 years. I told you guys I got some tickets for the World Games for Christmas, so I'm excited to go with my family and watch all the action. So 100 days away. Time's going to fly by, and before you know it, we'll be watching all these athletes compete right here in Birmingham. If you're an NFL fan, you're going to love this next story. There's been some overtime rule changes, and I think you're going to really like them as we head into the 2022 NFL season. I'm going to scroll through these rules so you can see what they are. So first up, both teams will have the opportunity to possess the ball in overtime this postseason. So no coin flips will necessarily decide who wins the game. If the score is tied after each team has possessed the ball, then the next score wins. Now pay attention to this one. It says if the team kicking off to start the overtime period scores a safety on the receiving team's initial possession, then the team that kicked off is the winner. So new overtime rules dropping today. This graphic on NFL's Twitter really just simplifies them for you, makes them easy and clear to understand, but I think a lot of people will be excited. Sean McVay even said in a comment that he thinks Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen deserves a playoff run. So he's even tipping his cap and saying how overtime could have affected that for him. So new rules in NFL. Back here in Birmingham, we're going to be on the lookout. Wednesday is a first alert weather day. It's going to be later in the day. Wes Wyatt says the storms could be rolling in around 7 p.m. in our western counties, but be alert all day. We have a weather show at 6:30 tonight where they're going to walk you through what to expect of this system as we get ready and kind of take you through hour by hour what to expect on Wednesday. But it is a first alert weather day, so have your notifications on your phone turned on for the WBRC weather app. Right now, a little cloudy in Birmingham. All is looking pretty calm, but that system comes in a little more than 24 hours. So thank you guys for tuning in on this Tuesday for Catch Up Quick. I'll see you back here next